So it's me, we're back again. We're gonna compare two rides, one at Disneyland, one at Disney World, that have the same ride system, but a different storyline. And then therefore, which coast has the better ride? This one was probably the hardest for me to pick a side on, but I have picked, and we will see if it matches what you think. So we're gonna be comparing Tower of Terror versus Mission Breakout. Now, Tower of Terror is the OG. It was OG at Hollywood Studios. It was OG at Disneyland California Adventure, and it got rethemed at Disney's California Adventure into Mission Breakout. So let's start off with Tower of Terror. It is based off of the Twilight Zone, and you go into this hotel that looks a little rundown from the outside, but still has that really beautiful architecture from like the 1920s. And you go inside and there's lots of cobwebs. You know, the reviews online were kind of misleading, but hey, you've already decided to stay here for the night, so you're stuck. And the main elevator is not working. It's been out of repair for quite some time. You're gonna have to use a service elevator to get to your room. So the bellhop takes you to the study area, and you find out why the main elevator was broken all those years ago. So once you get through the pre-show, you're in this area and you're like, there's a lot of pipes, there's a lot of sounds going on, and you're ready to get on the service elevator. The bellhop does not get on the service elevator with you, which is very odd. And this one, as you're riding the ride, you do get some of the backstory of the hotel, and it is just a really good time. It's not overly long. The theming is just really good. It's really creepy. It's really, really fun. I love this one. And then we get to California Adventure. Now, I used to be the person that hated every time they would retheme a ride, but now I'm very open to change. And this is one I was really glad I was open on, because they rethemed this to kind of, now we're kind of bridging the gap between the Hollywood area and what is now Avengers Campus. Eventually, I'm sure it's just gonna get taken over. But the theme of this one is that the collector has now collected the Guardians of the Galaxy along with a lot of other people. If you go through the queue, you're going to see a lot of his collection. You're going to help out the Guardians of the Galaxy, and you are going to get them out of there. And the way that you're doing this is when you go in to visit the collector's collection, Rocket busts in and tells you how this is going to go. Now, Rocket has little raccoon hands, all right? And so he can't access any of these like restricted areas, but you can access it because you have human hands. So you're going to help him out. You're going to go into this elevator and you're going to hack it, and you're going to go through and bust them out. This one, as with every Guardians of the Galaxy, you have some really fun throwback music. And this one is, there are drops, but there's a lot of like dancing, I guess. It like bounces up and down, it goes with the music, and honestly, I feel like I have to give it to Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the fun music in here. I love all the variations of this ride, and I love Tower of Terror. I think they're knocking it out of the park with all these Guardians of the Galaxy rides.